What is going on? Is this working? Can anybody actually see this? I don't think this is working because I've got no chat whatsoever. What? Like, can anybody see this? Literally, YouTube are telling me I need a moderator and it's not letting me do anything. I don't think there's anything happening here. So I'm going to give it like 5 minutes. If there's no response, I'll just turn the video off because I think YouTube have now completely screwed the live chat, which is fun. No, there's nobody watching apparently. What on earth is going on, YouTube? What have you done? All right, something's just come up. Oh no, this is before even chatting. So another normal Yorkshireman says he's got it on the background while working, may not be able to comment frequently. Oh, mate, bloody hell, Christ. There we go. Yeah, it's like YouTube have just put this thing up where first time ever I've tried to live stream and it's gone, you need a moderator. And I went, nah, I'm all right. And it went, nah, you need a moderator. Nah, I'm all right. Nah, you need a moderator to make sure that your chat's safe. So for God's sakes, wouldn't let me actually start the chat. So, yeah, you're the only person watching from the looks of things, mate. I don't know if this is even going out to anybody else. I was going to do my 80 quid I got from a lady who told me that she couldn't afford to feed her kids or put money in the gas, and then contacted me to say that she wanted more money because they were worth more. So after I'd bought them, just make a viewer you trust as moderation. Kev did with his a while back. No, I don't see why I should. I'm not going to do that. It's disgusting. It's like, it's my channel. I should be able to do what I want. YouTube can. So they're getting really, really cacky lately. But again, I think I might be ending this anyway, mate, because you are literally the only person watching. There's just me and you, so I might as well just call you. Bloody hell. Ippy's a YouTube bot program. Yeah, probably is. Bloody hell. I've had a fun day as well. Like literally, I was debating not doing this anyway. I fell through my bloody roof. I've been like stacking all my Xbox 360s up into tubs. I was going to put them up into the loft, and it turned out that the previous owners that had put all planks across the top of the loft, the actually attached to anything, so I just went straight through plasterboard, fell straight down to the bloody staircase. Luckily, didn't break anything. Just got a bit bumped up and a bit bruised, and I've had to like just quickly before I've done this video, I've had to get a load of cardboard and like just tack it in place and put some tape around it. Yeah, I'm saying, matey. I've had worse accidents than that in the past, but yeah, it's one of them ones where you go like, what? Why would you just put planks of wood down on the top of plasterboard? But then again, I can't show you, it's upstairs. But no, one of the ones we go like, why would you put planks of wood down on plasterboard? And then I sort of thought, but then why would I just trust random planks of wood in between like insulation? I should have checked them really before putting me full weight on them. But yeah, so now we've got to get some plasterboard, get a plasterer in, sort all that out, and then I'm gonna have to do it properly, put actual planks of wood up and put boarding down. But, oh god. Right. Oh, this is going to be fun as well. So I've changed all my stuff around. As you can see, I don't know if I move it like that. This is, God, this is the new setup. So got all my consoles at the top, got PS2, Xbox, like the original stuff, and Series X and Xbox One, Xbox 360 there, all the way down to the bottom. As you can see, I've started to get Mega Drive stuff. PS4, PS3 is on the bottom, PS1 there. All my Wii stuff is down there in the corner. Mate, this is it. I shoved so much up in the loft. Well, I was going to. Again, can I show you? Like, here's tubs and tubs. Oh, God. Tubs and tubs and tubs of it. As you can see, stacked up to the ceiling. That's more of what I wanted to put in the loft. And thank God I didn't, because it would have all just ploughed straight down into the bloody, well, on top of the front room, basically. So, yeah, good fun. Oh, there we go, bloody hell. We've got 2 people in the chat. Christ, this is a popular one today. Yeah, I think I might have to end these chats because they're not as popular as they used to be. And again, I don't know if it's just people not being able to see them. Don't know. Get it all up there soon to make space. Yeah, well, it's either that or I'm just gonna have to sell them because I can't just leave them clogging up the bloody front room. But I say my plan is hopefully to plaster it properly, put some boards up there, insulate it first, like, and then put some sheeting down. I'm probably not going to do a proper job and like insulate the roof and everything because as long as they're in these tubs, I should be okay. But well, right, well, just for you two, then you get a private showing of the stuff. So this basically the long and short of it is a lady got in touch. Well, didn't get into. Oh, hang on, you two haven't been all over the place lately. It doesn't bother me on my channel's tiny, anyways. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. My videos, just like random ones, you'll see that YouTube is suggesting them to people, and they'll get like thousands of views, and you go, "Oh, that's nice, it's great." But again, it doesn't seem to be the people that literally look at my channel. It seems to be just randomers. So it's almost like they're trying to grow my channel with people that don't watch it, but the people that do watch it, they're not showing the videos to, unless they specifically go out of their way to look for them. And then there's stuff like my last Xbox video, which got lots and lots of comments, lots and lots of people going like, "Oh yeah, really good video, make really good video." No views. And I've looked online, lots and lots of people are complaining that YouTube are now hiding the views, i.e. you're getting the views, but YouTube is saying, "Nah, that's not a proper view." Something to, oh yeah, the hype stuff as well, blah, blah, blah. But no, they've said it's something to do with anybody now that has an ad blocker on their tablet, on their computer, on their phone. God, this is going to be annoying. The dog keeps on walking in and out. So anybody that has an ad blocker on anything that they use, YouTube don't count it as a view. Oh, well, I know it's going, bud. So I was literally just supposed to give up. I thought like, oh, we've only got 2 viewers. We're up to 5 now. Which again is still pathetic, isn't it, for a live chat? What's going on? We used to have like 30 people, 40 people all having a giggle. It's 5 of us on a blooming Sunday. Yeah, so anything that has got an ad blocker on it, whether that's your computer, oh God, this is a nightmare. So to people who just joined, I've fallen through the bloody roof, so I'm all bumped up and bruised. I'm not really in the mood for streaming. We've got a dog walking in and out of the bloody thing. My missus is about to walk through and disturb the video, so that's going to be cool. And we've only got like 5 people watching, so Christ. Yeah, so anybody who's got an ad blocker on, it oh, hey up, Castle Maddock, how's it going, bud? Yeah, anybody who's got an ad blocker on their thing, YouTube will not class that as a view. So even if you sit there and you watch the entire video, they go, "No, because you're not paying us ad revenue, we don't give any money to the person that's created the content." It's just like the worst system ever now, YouTube. They've just completely stuffed the vast majority of channels. Luckily, oh, who's that? Sleeps to 1999. How's it going, bud? You right, matey? Yeah, mate, this is it. It's bizarre what they're doing with the channels. And as you say, the AI stuff, there's a basketball channel I watch where, like, bear in mind, for me, this is just a laugh. I do this to chat with you guys and to have a giggle. What's that? Have you shown your steals from the heat? Just about to, mate. Just about to. So to me, this is just a giggle, and I do it to interact with you guys and have a giggle, have a good time. There's people out there where this is their job. This is what they do. 5 days a week, they're releasing videos. The rest of the time, they're researching them and doing stuff. They spend a lot of money on editing. You know, they get producers in and everything. And YouTube have just gone, "No, nothing for you. Like, you haven't done anything wrong, but the people watching your channel aren't doing what we're telling them to do. So no money for you. Screw you. Go and get a job and give us no content." It's the most insane thing that they're doing at the moment. Yeah, I can't. Oh, talking of AI, so the basketball channel, he's a Dutch guy, but his channel's in English, and they've started, no matter where you are viewing it from, dubbing his channel into German. So just completely stripping all the audio off it and put it into German because it doesn't recognize his English-speaking channel as being English. He goes, "It's probably German," and just changes it to random German words. So, oh, hey up, Elvis, how's it going? How are you, mate? And thank you very much for Dino Crisis 3, mate. I don't know why people hate it so much. It's not a bad game. It's just not a good Dino Crisis game. God, this is annoying now. So they've also done all the chat just goes bloody missing. What's this? Make a video to show. Mate, I always say, if you want to show, this is why I do it. If you want to show stuff off, do it. It's, what's the worst that could happen? It could be like this where nobody watches. Got a warning For what's this? She got a warning for bullying, and she might have upset. Oh my god! What is wrong with YouTube now? It's not. They've got the option. You've got like child-friendly videos or just videos for everybody, for normal people. You know, not adult, not like we're there swearing and knifing things and being horrible. It's like we're grown adults. We can bloody torture each other. Christ on a bike. YouTube is just terrible. Right, where are we? What's your video when you interrupted the reseller in the charity shop? Apart from him claiming he had a rare game, did you get comfort? So he hung around at the basically like he was hanging around. How to describe it? If this the if the counter where the till was on was like right in front of me, and the lady was opposite the counter, he was literally as close as he could be to her on the right hand side of the counter, like almost leaning over. And everything that I was like pulling, because we'd already come up with a price. So basically gone like, well, I'll just give you like £4 a game. And she'd gone like, yeah, that's fine. And you could just see him sort of like eagling. Like as soon as he knew it was £4 a game, he was obviously like, oh, right, well, I'll probably have some then. So he kept on sort of like trying to get in on the action. She'd go, no, nothing for you. No. And you could just see him get angrier and angrier. And he'd already like slagged off a couple of the games that I'd got because I was just pulling them out blind and sort of going, yeah, I've got that one. So yeah, don't worry about that. And he's like, oh, crap, anyway. And then as soon as anything like the Resident Evil games come out, he's like, that's worth a lot more than £4. Well, no, to begin with, he was going like, oh yeah, I'll give £4 on that one. She went, no, not for you. And he's like, it's worth a lot more than £4. It's like, what are you doing, mate? He was just ignoring him. So luckily it was like, yeah, cool, I'll have that. Oh my god! And then I think he noticed after about like 5 minutes because I was helping her price them up as well. So like there was some there that were probably worth about like 10 or 15 quid. But I was just like, I would try and sell that for 8 quid because it's worth a tenner. You won't get a tenner because it's a charity shop. Put it up at 8 quid. Someone will come and snap your hand off, you know, because shelving space is limited in this charity shop. So I was trying to explain to her like, yeah, it's worth a tenner. Put it up for 8. It will go by the end of the day. And this guy eventually just sort of like gave up and left. I don't know if he come back in afterwards and tried to haggle again or whatever with a different member of staff. But good God, it was one of the most insane moments of my life. It's like, is this what you do every day? Is this your job to just be a professional scab? It's horrible. Right. Oh God, all the chat's gone again. Of course it has, because YouTube's fantastic. No, it's asking me. Right, I don't know what you've put here, Yorkie. It's asking me to report you. What have you put? What's it saying you've put offensive? YouTube said I had to remove the offensive part of the video or I wouldn't earn money from it. Good job, I don't care. So because, oh my God, right. So because you've outed YouTube for calling you out, it's now telling me that I have to remove that comment, which I'm not going to do. I've just cancelled it. Jesus Christ, YouTube, you are awful. Right, let's go back to the comments. So that was a thing. YouTube has feelings, though. It does. It's bizarre. Right, there we go. So I couldn't read any more comments until I'd basically gone like, report Wayne, report him. It's disgusting. Friggin' hell. I have a small collection to you lot. Mate, bloody hell, 3 kids, wife and dog. I've got 2 dogs, a bearded dragon, no kids, but she's got 3 kids. And yeah, work full-time job, bloody run comedy gigs, mate. I was at a comedy gig last night. It was fantastic. PS1 Dino games will sell for what little cost you from one of the. Yeah, I know. Spray. Sorry, can't type Resident Evil. Yeah, well, I say them Resi games. The games in my collection, they're probably better quality than. So I'll just do a bit of swapping and then eventually flog them. No worries, mate. Now you click for Mega Drive. Are you and Dodgy going to be at war? No. So basically, I'm only after the games that I had when I was a kid, or games that I really wanted and I could never afford. I'm basically any Mega Drive games that I get in bundles and stuff that I don't want, I'll be offering them to Dodgy first, especially after he sent me that bloody Mega Drive, the mini one. That was fantastic. Not drunk, promise. I believe you, mate. Don't worry about it. There's no offensive content. Oh my God, it stopped me scrolling now. Right, no, there we go. There was no offensive content. I just simply stated that I wasn't one of those mouths that puts trunk in behind my games. I don't understand what YouTube are doing. That so again, like you, I'm not really too fussed if my videos make money or not. It demonetized one of my videos and said for offensive content. You know me, I'm not an offensive guy. I don't say or do anything. I don't particularly swear in my videos or anything. And I tried to push to try and find what the offensive content was, and YouTube wouldn't tell me. It just, I appealed it, and it just went, "Oh no, your appeal's failed." What did I do? What's going on? Oh my god, it's horrendous now. Right, size don't matter. It's what you do with them. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's get on to the gas debacle. So, oh god, I'm gonna have to have my tea because it's been here for a while. It's gonna get cold. So, I saw some games on Facebook Marketplace. All of them, I would say, higher than market value, but a few of them were about market value. So there was 2 original Xbox games, which we will get in this bundle. And I said, how much would you take for just those 2? And she said she wanted like £5 each. I tried to get for £3 each. And she was like, no, I know they're worth a £5. Oh, God. So, all right, and I'll have them 2 for £10 then. And she was like, can you come round ASAP? That was it. She said, when are you going to pick them up? And I said, like, oh, I'll come round after I've had my bath. She's like, can you come round ASAP? Because I've got no gas. And she's like, I've got no gas and no food in the house to feed my kids. So I was like, what? And I looked at her, on Facebook, you can look on their profile. I looked on her profile and she looked like, without being rude, she didn't look like scum. So I was like, God, so she doesn't look like she's scamming me. What's going on? And then I looked and like all of her recent posts have been sort of like her sort of asking for help. So I was like, oh God, the poor girl. She's probably got no bloody money, and she's selling like. When I looked on her seller's profile, selling like her earrings, her clothing, all that sort of stuff. I was like, oh God, she must be absolutely bankrupt. So I hopped out the bath and I said to the missus, like, look, I don't know what to do here. I said, like, she wants £50 for a load of games that I don't particularly want, and they're not worth it. But I think she's desperate for the money, and if I hold on to them for a couple of years, I should be able to make a small profit. And I was like, do you reckon it's a good thing to just give her the £50? And my missus went, yeah. She's like, oh, you don't need the money. So I was like, all right, tidy. So I got in touch with her and I said, like, I tell you what, don't worry about splitting the bundle up. I'll give you £50 for that bag of games. And she was like, all right, yeah, that's fantastic. And I was like, and I've seen you've got £30 for a smaller bag of PS2 games. I'll give you £30 for them as well. And she was like, are you sure? I was like, yeah. So I'm not going to haggle you on anything. Don't worry about it. You can just have it. And she was like, oh, thank you. That's amazing. Blah, blah, blah. And I think just as I was about to set off, I got another message going, are you coming? I've got no heating at all. So bloody hell. So I get to her house. Hey, mate, like gave her £80, and she said to me, like, yeah, I've lost my job. Said it's been a few months now. Been applying for everything. I can't get a job anywhere. Like, I've got kids to feed. It's horrendous at the moment. And I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry. I was like, right, if you get anything more gaming wise, give me a shout. I'll see what I can do, even if that's selling them for you. You open the door again because here goes the dog. You're going to stay out there now? Bloody hell. Yeah, so she was really, really nice, really, really sound. And then I woke up the next morning and she was like, I've had offers on those games. So, sorry. And she said, someone's got in touch with me and said that one of those games is worth £30 on its own. And I went, well, I've not even looked at them. I've had a quick check, but I don't know. I highly doubt any of them are worth £30. And she was like, right, well, I think they're worth a bit more now. And I was like, okay. So I don't know what she was trying to get out of me. And she said, well, good luck selling them. I hope you enjoy the extra money. And it's like, friggin' hell. So, yeah, you can't even do a good deed anymore. I'll just click back to the chat before we get on to them. What's this? My local retro shop did buy one, get one free on PS2 games. Oh, nice one, mate. Howard, 8-Bit H, Howard, told me now all the games that CEX used to give you 1p trade on, like the PS2 games that are like FIFA games and all that sort of stuff, there's now a minimum of 30 pence trade value. So if you've got any old FIFA games, anything like that, take them CEX and they'll give you 30p trade on them. I doubt it's going to last very long because I think it's a mistake myself. Right, but let's show you what I got for 80 quid. We'll start off with the stuff I have absolutely no intention of keeping. Oh, no, these are the ones that I do want, sorry. Yeah, these are the ones that I do want. So we'll start off with the 2 games that I didn't own, that I could just see. And I was like, oh, I need them for me Xbox collection. So she wanted £5 each for these. And I was like, oh, that'll do. So Shadow the Hedgehog on the original Xbox, and Pariah, which I didn't have. And as you can see there, £2.99 on the front. And it says buy 14 quid. She's going, I know, they're £5 each. So I was like, all right, and whatever. But anyway, picked them up. And I was like, cool. So I knew that they were in that bundle. These I did not know were in the bundle, but I definitely want them. We have got the classics version of Project Dark Zero, which is worth nothing, but I just don't own this version of it. I've only got like the tin version, so glad to have that. For the original Xbox, got Spider-Man 2, which again ain't worth too much, but just didn't own it. And Future Armor on the Xbox, which apparently is worth a bit of cash. So that might be the one she's talking about. I don't know, because that wasn't on the blooming pictures. If it was, yeah, I'd have gone nuts and I'd have snapped that up. But yeah, Future Armor, so I was chuffed to get that. Oh, God. Right. I'm just going to have to work out how far I go down. Is that it? Yeah. So the other ones that I wanted were this one. Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge for the original Xbox. Dead or Alive Ultimate. I think it's Dead or Alive Ultimate 1 and Dead or Alive Ultimate 2, I think. And again, no manuals, so these don't have manuals. So yeah, Ultimate 1 and 2 in one case. I'm not too fussed about getting a manual for that, to be honest, so I'm happy to just have that. This I don't want, I'll be selling on, but it was just in the original Xbox ones. Sonic Heroes, and also there's Amped, which I've got, so I'll be selling that on. Right, there was some PS2 games that I wanted. I'll show you what I've got. So Crash Tag Team Racing for the PS2. I want that, so cool. Now, here's what makes me think that she might have been doing a bit of trading herself. 2 complete copies of Devil May Cry 2, like the multi-disc jobby. So everything's in there, both discs and manuals, everything. So it's weird that they'd be in there, but it's weird that she doesn't know the value of them. Oh, I can hear the dogs going mental. I think the missus is back. Also, Devil May Cry 3, didn't own that, so that's in there now. And I'm wondering if she goes like, that's the one that's worth 30 quid, because it says 29.99 on the front. So all that guff there. Oh, God. I'll put that to one side, because that's the ones that I definitely want. The rest of these I want rid of, really. So yeah, I think 80 quid for all this is a good deal, especially when I show you like all the guff that I don't want. So there's Onimusha Warlords, which I've already got. Onimusha 2, Samurai's Destiny. I need to check. I might have that, I might not have it, so I need to check. Onimusha 3, I know I've got that. Onimusha Dawn of Dreams, again, I need to check. Might have it, might not. This I might just keep because it's worth nothing, and I seem to remember enjoying it back in the day. Pro Evo 2, so not too sure again. These are all ones that I was like, I need to check these before I do anything. And this one, I know I haven't got it, I just need to check if it's good, because a game on the Xbox 360 has just surprised me. It's made it into my wall of fame behind me. Heroes of Might and Magic, what's it called? Quest for the Dragon Bone Staff. God, sounds like something I'd like, doesn't it? But yeah, on the back it looks god awful, so I probably might enjoy that. So those ones I need to check and see if I want them. I'll go through the Xbox 360 stuff because I know I don't want these. All these I've got complete, and again I've got full collection, don't need them. Brink, awful. Battlefield Bad Company 2, not my cup of tea anyway, but yeah, don't want it. Halo Wars, I mean everybody's got that. Injustice, worth nothing. Beijing 2008, worth nothing. So again, I don't know where her 80 quid, well rather £30 a game thing has come from. FIFA 09, no. Lego Avengers, no. Halo 4, no. Medal of Honor Warfighter, no. Avatar the game, no. Terraria, no. None of these are worth anything. Quantum of Solace, no. The double pack of Forza 2 and Viva Pinata, no. Surprisingly, I think that's still only worth like a £5 at best. Star Wars 3, no. Again, worth about £3. So this is why I was quite frustrated that I got that message where she was basically going to con a few extra pennies out of me. Rayman Origins, no. Modern Warfare 2, no. Call of Duty 4, no. Minecraft, the story mode, no. This might be worth something, not too sure, I haven't checked. Cabela's African Safari, just because I know the Cabela games didn't get much hype around here, did they? Most British people don't care about them, it's more the Americans that wanted the hunting stuff. So that one, quite possibly. This one I haven't checked, but I've got a suspicion it might be worth a tenner. I don't know. Juice 2? Not too sure. Again, the prices are fluctuating like mad on the 360 at the moment, so God knows what they're worth. Now, this I know is worth something. Again, probably about 10 to 15 quid. The Dreamcast collection on the Xbox 360. So, happy to get that one in there. Minecraft, that's always worth at least a tenner, so that's not bad. And this, because they lost the rights to the franchise, I think this has gone up in value. So Lego Lord of the Rings. So again, not my cup of tea, but it's there. And we'll finish off with, or in fact, we'll do the PS2 games afterwards. I'll just catch up on the chat because there might be some important stuff in the chat. Find out. Oh God, I'm all flued up as well at the moment. So bloody fell through a roof and I'm flued up. This is not good. Right, where are we? Seen some YouTubers say they get, I think it was 20% knocked off for being flagged as pro sellers. Do you think that's from selling daily? Too many high value pro seller on what? On Facebook Marketplace. But then again, if they're YouTubers, what are they selling for? I mean, like I only sell because I buy bundles, so I just sell the ones I don't want. I hate the reselling market, and a lot of YouTubers seem to get into it for a reason, just to make money off geeks like us. It's not fair. There's a punishment for being a regular customer that trades a lot. I got hit with that a while ago. Oh, there we go. I think I just outed you, Yorkie. Why do people not research games before they sell? Exactly, mate. Yeah, with that, it'd take me like 5 minutes to scan them on CEX. So that woman could have done that. But then again, I think they're idiots when they go like, right, well, CEX says that's 10 quid. It's like, yeah, to CEX it is. To you, a random person with no cost going out, you're not paying bloody tax, you're not paying insurance, you're not paying staff, you're not paying electrics, you're not paying rent. On top of that, you're not giving me any warranty. If something goes wrong with this, I'm stuffed. Take that price and half it. That's what it's worth. But yeah, they don't get that. They just go, no, the shop says it's worth that much. Yeah, and you want cash right now. So if you want that, go to CEX and that £10 game, watch them give you £2 for it. So, oh God. Right, where are we? Oh God. Where are we? Yorkshire man, why do you think you got hit with it? What is the actual percentage they take off? 20% off. Jesus, trade a lot of DVDs. Yeah, I remember that. You were like gifted a load of DVDs, weren't you? And yeah, I remember you were saying to me that you took a load to your local CEX and they started hitting you for like multiple sales, as in like if you had more than 3 copies of one thing, you were a pro trader. If you were selling a certain amount, you were a pro trader, and blah 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 blah. They're buggers. Yeah, so my Facebook is just Donald Mackerel. There's only one of me, and it's just a picture of me on the front, so it's not hard. Meant to say that's CX. Okay, on CX. Yeah, I don't know. So I don't really take anything to CX now. I don't see the point. I don't need any trade vouchers because I won't use them to buy from because everything's always damaged. So what's the point? I don't go to my local CX as much as I'm sick of asking to see bad discs. There we go, Wayne. It's annoying as I see someone something coming in on the app. Into them most of the times they're bad. Yeah, I don't bother. Future Arm CX 32 quid. All right, so that might be the 30 quid get with again 30 quid at CEX. Private sale, maybe 20 quid. I don't blame you, mate. Yeah, I'm not a CX fan either. Again, like just the amount of times they've screwed me over, I can't remember the last decent thing I got from them. They had obviously the big patch where everything was awful, and I'd got a few things still to come. So I was like, I just got me vouchers, so I ordered some stuff from just to clear the vouchers, and everything started coming through decent. So I was like, oh bloody hell, perhaps they've turned a corner. Perhaps they've listened to all the people grumbling about them online, and they've gone like, oh, we need to do something decent now. No, no, they just went straight back to being horrendous again. And not only that, the people in me local shops that I normally get on with were getting quite shirty. So I don't know if they've been told, like, oh God, he's a YouTuber who hates CEX, or if they've just been told to be a bit more stricter on returns and stuff like that. Like, they still paid me back, but it was just, I don't know, you sort of feel like, I felt like somebody who was asking people to take digital ID cards. It's like there was a lot of negativity coming back at me. So I'm just doing my job. But yeah, it was horrible. Absolutely bloody horrible. So as far as I'm concerned, I won't use CX anymore. I wasn't using their online function anyway. I was only going into store, and one of my local stores will now give me more money on trading than whatever CEX would have given me on trade, and will sell stuff lower than CEX prices. So even if it's only like 50 pence more on trade and 50 pence less on the sale value, that's £1 that I've saved. And I would gladly do that and support a local business than I would a massive multi-million pound company that doesn't care about its stock and doesn't care what it's sending out to people. So yeah, CEX can get in the bin as far as I'm concerned. Right, that's the end of the chat. We'll go on to the PS2 games. This might be a very, very, very short monthly chat. So the remainder of the PS2 games. Remember, this is 80 quid for all this. So at the moment, it's not looking good, is it? Star Wars Episode 3, again, worth nothing. GTA Vice City, literally, yeah, 10 a penny now. It might be trade value on it, but nobody wants to buy it because everybody's got a copy of it. Call of Duty: The Finest Hour. I can't remember if I've played that. Can't remember if I have, because there's a few of the PS2 Call of Duties that I actually enjoyed. So I might have to give that a go. I think this is on the 360, and if it is, I didn't enjoy it. But I'm not too sure, again. I need to check. Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. Not too sure. And again, I don't know if that's worth anything. Some Transformers games are, some aren't. This is Football 2004. God, I think that killed the franchise, didn't it? Stuntman. Not everyone's cup of tea. I didn't mind it, but I know I've already got it. Herbs, Sims in the Sea. As you can see, she's picking these up for 99p from a local charity shop. So I think it was more an issue of trade. I think she's quite wily on what she was doing, but she just didn't check the value of what she'd got. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Not for me. Not at all. This, I don't know if the platinum version is worth as much, but I know this is worth about 10, maybe 15 quid. Simpsons Hit and Run. Don't know. It's a good game, but I don't know what that's worth. Now, this might be worth something, simply because I know the Xbox 360 version is worth something. It won't be worth as much as the 360 version. This might be like 15, 20 quid. Spider-Man: Friend or Foe. Is that worth anything? Friend or foe? Who knows? That's what we can say. This is worth nothing. So we've got some more original Xbox games to end the pile off. GTA 3, but it's out of that multi-pack, so it's worth nothing. So I might just keep hold of that. I can't sell it. Conflict: Desert Storm. I've got it. It's awful. It's worth nothing. Medal of Honor: Frontline. Again, I've already got it, and it's not an Xbox exclusive anyway, so I don't want it. One of the worst Worms games ever, Worms 3D. Don't want that. I bought this recently, so such a shame because it was in this bundle. Fable: The Lost Chapters. And the final one, don't know what this is worth. I know on the Xbox 360 it was worth a lot because you could do... again, it's not worth so much now because they've realised you don't need it. You can basically hack your system with it. Tony Hawk's American Wasteland on the original Xbox. So... don't know what that's worth. Probably worth nothing because it does nothing for the original Xbox. All right, I'll have a quick look at the chat. What we're up to? Wheezy. Hey up, mate. How's it going? Spider-Man has some value. Oh, there we go. Spider-Man, 15 quid on CX to buy. So possibly get a tenner for it. Possibly. Yeah. Hit and Run is £22. It's the platinum version, because that's insane. That is mental. Like, loads of people had that. There's no way that's worth 22 quid, is it? That's ridiculous. Good God. This is why collecting retro games now, it's doing me head in. Just because the price of them, there's a game that I want. I don't have a Dreamcast. I'm aiming to get one in the future. But I want to get a Dreamcast, and there's a game I want that I had when I was a kid. It's absolutely god-awful, but I know loads of people had it. It's called Carrier. Now, again, I was like, oh, well, if I'm going to be looking for a Dreamcast, I'll just pick up some of the games that I want to play on it. Now, Carrier in CEX, I think it's £105. When I bought my copy, which would have been 8 years ago, something like that, it was £2. There's no way that's... Dogs are coming back again. There's no way that is fair. That is insane. And it's, again, the YouTubers that do the buying and the selling that are destroying that market. Because they're the ones going like, well, that's worth £22, that Hit and Run. No, it bloody ain't. Do you want to go back out again? Right. Get out, and I'm shutting the door. Good God, dogs. I'm going to strangle... Does anybody like roast dog? It is Sunday. You might have a chicken. I can set you up. Bloody hell. She's meant to be blind. Does she even know where the door is? Oh, God. Hit and Run been going up and up. Yeah, but why? This is what I don't understand. It's not rare. It's insane. No difference in prices yet with Platinum or Black Label. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought they did... I say I know PS1's got a difference, hasn't it? But 22 quid for a platinum game, i.e. it sold that many copies that they made a platinum version of it. Oh my God. Missed the start. How much did you get those going for? So again, that massive bundle of games was 80 quid, which I think was about right for second-hand games. But yeah, she claimed that they're worth more than that. Hey up, APH, I just gave you a shout out, mate, about the PS2 stuff where it was a penny and now you can trade it in for like 30p. Oh dear. PS1 has the wildest price differences with Platinum versus Black Labels. Yeah, and I get that because people look at my wall here and they go, you've got Platinum on it. So I get for like a proper collector, they either want everything Platinum or everything Black Label. I get that. But to me, I don't give a monkeys. For the PS2, I mean, like, well, then again, for anything, I don't care. I really don't care. But if you give a monkeys about the PS1, then you should give a monkeys about the PS2. You should care about the PS3, whether it comes in one of those bloody grey cases or not. It's like with the 360, they've got different cases depending on which one it is. I don't care. As long as it's got the game inside and it works, that's all I give a monkeys about. But yeah, Platinum games for £22. Mental. Absolutely mental. Right, where are we up to? Platinum is 22 quid. Bizarre. Go without manual. It's about 6. Go without manual. It's about 60. What's without manual? About 60, mate. I've lost the chat here. YouTube is just becoming a nightmare to navigate at the moment. I actually found your channel because you come across as genuine anti-CEX, not sponsored. Do you know what? I did a video calling out CEX, saying that like they need to stop sending people absolute crud. People gave me a load of guff. So I was like, look, it's not every single CEX. My local CEX is actually quite decent. They actually care about what they sell. So I did a video going, it's not all CEXs. It's just the vast majority. You know, why would CEX want these to be part of their brand? Did that video. Are you sponsored by CEX? Oh my God. Oh my God. But yeah, no, I don't like them. I really don't like them. They're a vile company. And I've said to the... I get why the shops do it, but I was like, you should really just sack it off. Just don't be a CEX. Be an independent shop. Get a good name. People will flock. I drive like an hour to get to a good indie because I know I'm going to get good games from at good prices. And I know that they know their stuff. So I would rather do that than support CEX. I don't get why people want to be part of the chain. To me, I want to be part of CEX just shows that you don't care about games. Oh dear. Rant over. Right, where are we? Not supposed to put out like some others. Yeah, God, that annoys me. Really annoys me. Remember being really disappointed with the YouTube I used to follow. Mate, they're all like it. As soon as they get a whiff of money, they don't like calling them out either, just because there's a chance that they might get some money from somebody. Again, like you'll get people that would review games that they've never even played, but they're just the people that go, I've been using this bloody energy supplement for 3 years now. It's all sod off. They've just given you £20 to say you have. Stop lying. Jesus, I'd respect you more if you just went, this company has paid me £20 to say you should drink this. You would eat dog in curry. I bet you would, H. He's just come back from China. So you have, hadn't you? Just come back from China, so he's got a taste for it now. Is that racist? Who knows? When I realised the game. Oh, God, stop there. I'll be on the same list as Yorkie. When I realised the game he was hyping was just a Kickstarter, and when I bought it was awful. Yes, mate, yeah. You suspect some Brit YouTubers might be a bit too cozy with CX. Yes, I do. Yeah. There's a lot of them that just seem to say that the sun shines out their bums, and it's all rubbish. So I think there's a lot of influence going on. And again, especially when someone accused me of being sponsored by them because I made one positive video, it's like that means it must happen. Must do. Black Label is 25. Just check. CX is 25. What's that on, mate? Sorry, it's my fault. I'm mixing up all the chat here because I'm miles behind. I'm waiting for PS3 games to go up in price. Have the Evil Within limited edition PS3. Ooh, with an unused notebook, mint disc boxed, and the front card. The like the one where if you what's it called, lenticular, is it, where as you angle it like it gets all weird. Yeah, like the Soul Reaver game I picked up recently, the PS1 one. 15 games away from 1,000 PS1. I reckon you like that by your birthday. Bloody hell, mate. Christ. That's some going, that is. Carrier without manual. 60 quid without a manual. And £105 with manual. I'd just have it without a manual. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. For a game that used to cost £2, literally not long ago, when I was forced to sell my collection, it's still about £2. That is how can that be worth 100 quid? And again, it's not a rare game. Annoys me when you see people selling them and they go, rare Dreamcast games. No, they're not. They're really not. They're only rare if you go and buy a load of them and snap 50 of them. That's when they'll become rare. Bloody hell. Right, I'm going to try and catch up on this now because I'm miles behind. And I'm losing everybody's chat because I'm an idiot. I'd be interested in what games you don't have, Yorkie. It doesn't have any of them LGBTQ ones, Yorkie. Proper British. He hangs a flag on his post and paints it on the roundabout. None of the... He ain't got Ariel the Little Mermaid. None of that. Even within on God. Even within on PS3 won't rise in price all that much. I don't know. I think it might do. The limited edition one, I think as soon as everything shuts down, it happened with the 360, all the stupid limited edition ones where nothing really happened to them. I'm going to take my hat off. I'm sweating here. I think I'm ill. All the limited edition ones that had like stupid, unreasonable things with them, just like quadrupled in price. So, yeah. PS4 version means PS3 will stay cheap as PS4 is a better way to play it. Again, you say that. No, it doesn't always work like that. There's some games that are still on like Xbox One, but are on the 360, and again, is in like that generation. And the 361 is worth more than the next generation version. So I don't know. I think it's worth holding on to. I think it'd be all right. And as soon as people start panic buying when the PS3 shuts their store down, God, like luckily the Xbox 360 has come back down now, but God, some of the prices for a while were insane. Indie stores value their good customers. Yes, mate, exactly. Whereas CEX don't care. They really don't care. All my PS3 games been in the cover for 6 years and can stay there. Yeah, exactly. You're in no rush to sell them, mate. Don't sell them. It's a little over 400 that I don't have yet. Well, you know, okay. I'd like to see a chart or something what you don't have. What are your thoughts on... Oh, God, you don't want to know my thoughts. Honestly. Just what a plastic gamer that bloke is. I don't understand why people watch his cack, to be honest, but yeah, less said about him, the better. I, Donald CX, will sell any old rubbish was in any What a way to start a sentence. Uh, and guy was trying to, when the other day, and guy was trying to sell them a PS5. They tried to knock 300 quid because it didn't have the HD cable. Well, it was a solid gold HD cable that he was missing. But yeah, sponsored by Vinted. Yeah, of course I am. Bloody hell. Hit and run is 25. Oh my God, that is insane. Right. Kale, the dodgy lad that reprints covers. There we go. Right. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Yorkie did. But I'm not agreeing with him. Dodgy lad that reprints covers to make it look like his collection is bigger than it really is. I like the fact that we all know this. But again, people still watch his cack. Like, I don't hate Metal Jesus, but people that use him as a Bible for gaming, get in the bin. Jesus. The CEX clean their games with sandpaper. They just don't clean their games, mate. Bloody hell. Oh. When you open up a case and just go, have you checked this? Anyone that does those shenanigans is a no from me. Nah, these are all legit. Some of them, I will admit, again, just 'cause it's my collection. Which one of them? I don't know. Some of them do have reprinted covers, but that's just for me. I can't even spot one, to be fair, which must mean I'm doing a good job. No. Oh, that's because all the reprinted ones I've sold on to people. Is that one? Excalibur? That looks like it doesn't fit properly. No, that's proper. Look, that's actually just a bad cover. Great. Yeah, I'm sure there's some up there that are reprinted, but I do reprint the odd one where I can't get a cover for it. But yeah. Where are we? No woke in your collection. Nothing else. I heard that too. My son told me. Yeah. And didn't he delete comments from anybody that was pointing it out? Anybody that was pointing any of his lies out? What systems and handhelds do you personally collect the most? Right, so the 360, I've got the full collection. Everything. There's one game that I forget who it is. Someone keeps reminding me of it. There's one game, Greg Hastings Paintball, which is like 150 quid, which I'm not going to pay. Sodom. It was basically limited release in Europe anyway. So you can only get like German and Italian copies for £147. I'm not doing it. No, I've got every other game. And yeah, so the Xbox 360 I mainly collect for. But PS3 exclusives, PS4, as long as they're fun. I don't really collect for PS5. Like this generation, I've given up on, to be honest with you. I've started collecting for the Mega Drive. I just want the ones that I had when I was a kid. I might collect for the Master System, but the price is extortionate. Say I'm thinking about collecting for the Dreamcast, but the prices are extortionate. I used to have a 32X. Sod that. Just the unit on its own is like 300 quid. I collect games that I want for the PS Vita, so that's done now. I don't want any more. Again, same for the PS2, just games that I want. So I've got pretty much everything I want for that. Started collecting for the GameCube, realised it wasn't that good, so stopped with that. I collect for the Wii. I like the Wii. Wii's good. Original Xbox, I'm mainly going for exclusives on it. And with Xbox One, I was hoping that the Series X would have been better than it was. So I've stopped collecting for that, really. So now it looks like I'm just going older and older. Like I've just started collecting for the ZX Spectrum again. I'm such a bloody nerd. I got me like massive suitcase out full of ZX Spectrum stuff. I was playing on that the other night. But mainly, at the moment, I've gone back to the Mega Drive again. Oh, God. Where are we? Oh, what systems and handhelds do you personally? Oh, that's what I've just done. Going for a full set PS1. Could you walk in the shop and buy PS1 Hannah Montana? Would you send your wife in? Microsoft should have made every 3X. Yeah, well, it was something to do with like music, wasn't it? Anything that they don't hold the license to, they literally couldn't, or they would be sued. Same as now when they do like the best ofs, people will go, well, why? Like say they do a best of the Dreamcast or something like that. for the PS4. That doesn't exist, but if they did, people would go, "Why haven't you put this game on it?" And it's because they literally can't. They would get sued. So yeah, or they'd owe some dodgy company a lot of money. I ain't got an issue with buying rubbish games. I've got a 4-year-old girl. This is an excuse. Yeah. Reprints for games you own ain't an issue, mate. It's those that print to bulkhead. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Sword of Decay. Yeah, that's what I did. Dear. Lovely collection, mate. I just picked up a nice copy of Greg Hayes. Oh, how much did you pay, mate? Because there's the little bit in me that goes, I've got to do it. For the full 360 collection, I've got to do it. But I can't find one for less than like 150 quid. And even then, when I contact them to go, can I see pictures of the disc? It's always like stock photos. I go, can I see pictures of the disc, please? They either never get back in touch or they respond in German. And when I run it through a translator, it's just gibberish. It's got nothing to do with my question. So I'm always dubious about them. Again, I'm hoping that the 360 just completely bombs now. It's going down in price. So when it does, I'm hoping I can just snap up a copy for like 100 quid, which is still mental. Next PS1 game seems to be on the rise again. It's because of Yorkie. Yorkie's forcing him to go up with his channel. Everybody blame Yorkie. Only got 2 reprinted covers in my collection, WRC2 and Trackmania DS. Yeah, and again, doesn't matter. If it's for you, it's for your collection, who cares? They get water damage. A lot of mine, especially when you're buying off bloody Vinted, they're fine when they're posted. But in post, I've just had some stuff of mine that's gone missing for a month. And it's turned up, and I didn't make a video about it, but it turned up in horrendous condition. To be fair, the seller said to me, like, I can show you what I sent. I'm so sorry, that's not what I sent. I was like, I believe you, because I'm getting the same issues with in post. And basically, everything was water damaged. Everything was completely and utterly knackered. Their one was in a different box to what they'd sent it out in. So they'd obviously opened it up and then sort of gone, right, throw that box away, put it in a new one, print out a new label, and just send it off to me. And then, like, yeah, so I got a refund. They just basically said, keep it because there's no point in returning that. It's kaput. So I could reprint a new label for it. But they said, yeah, you keep that. I'll give you a full refund. I'm going to have to try and fight with Vinted now because you can't fight with InPost. You have to go through Vinted to try and get money back from InPost. And you know what Vinted are like for getting back in touch. So they're now money down and without a game and trying to fight an AI system to try and get them to give them the money back, which ain't going to happen. It's bloody atrocious now. But yeah, things get damaged. Just reprint covers. It's not bad. Unless you're trying to sell them on as legitimate games. Again, you can sell them on reprinted cover. Fine. Don't sell them on full price and pretend there's nothing wrong with them. You've got to be mad to pay that much for a game that wasn't even that price when it was first released. Exactly. It's insane that people want to pay that. Try collects for the Jaguar. Nope, not a chance. I refused as my mum. I refused to, as I got my mum to dig my old one out the loft and send it to me. I'd flog it, mate. I understand the point in having like all these rare consoles, that it's cool, but unless you want to keep hold of it, it was like until it really blows up in value and then use that. But you're never going to play on it. The games weren't that good. It wasn't a good system. It's asking me to report you again. It's asking me to report you again. YouTube. Oh my God. Right. And now I've got to try and find where we were in the chat. Reprinted covers. Right. Jaguar, we've got to that bit. Still got my clear original Xbox. I had one, and yet again, me being a mug, single mum, not her fault, single mum, her kid was saying that he'd got nothing to play on, blah, 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 blah. He'd come back from uni, didn't get a job, he's a lazy git. So I said, like, oh, if you want, I've got an old, like, crystal Xbox, and I've got some games you can have. I just mess about on that. And he borrowed it for, like, about a month while he was trying to get a job, never did. And so eventually I went like, look, can I have it back, please? And he said like, oh, I'll just buy it off you. And I was like, all right, well, 50 quid. And it's worth more than that. And he said like, yeah, that's sound. Never gave me the money. I've asked him for the money like 2 or 3 times now. Never gave it to me. I've asked for the Xbox backs. He just ignores the messages. I've got in touch with his mum, and his mum's like, that's disgusting. I'll get him to send it you back. No. So I think I've just lost that. So I'm going to have to stop being a nice bloke. I keep on getting ripped off by people. just got done playing Silent Hill F. Good game. Now, I've heard different things. People said that it's not a Silent Hill game. It's like it's combat focused and like parrying and all that sort of stuff. It's like a bloody Dark Souls light. And they said the story doesn't even take place in the Silent Hill universe. So I think I've heard it's a good game, but it's not a good Silent Hill game. It's nothing to do with it. But again, you'll know more than me. You've played it. Let me know. Because you know what people are like for spreading rumours on bloody YouTube without actually playing the game. PS1 games are always on the rise. Symphony of the Night has risen 80 quid since January, which is... It's an all-right game. It's not that good, but it's definitely not a rare game. That's... ZX Spectrum, my first system as a kid, we all pirated again. Yeah, I don't understand how it had a business, because we would go down to the corner shop, buy a game for £3, so it wasn't even an expensive game, buy a game for £3, record it onto a tape, take the game back and say it didn't work. Just every single one of us would just do it, and we'd just be pirating the games and like circulating them. God, we must have closed down so many shops as kids. Ah, dear. And again, we did. My mate used to do the same with the Amiga. He'd get like blank discs, and he had an external drive to go into his Amiga. So you just copy the game onto another disc, and then just take the disc back. Good God. Stop collecting modern stuff. Yeah, mate, I don't see the point in modern stuff now. Came in a big bundle for about 150. All right, if it comes in a big bundle, mate, yeah, that's cool. That's really good. No, fair play to you, mate. I just can't get one anywhere. If you see another one, genuinely, around that price, and it's in good nick, give me a shout. Christ. ZX Spectrum 128K was my first system. Then I got an Amiga. Oh, just been talking about him. Sold that for a PS1. Yeah, my first computer was the 48K ZX Spectrum 48K. Then I got a 128K plus 2A, and then I went on to like Master System, Mega Drive, that sort of guff. Yeah, I was always behind. It's asking me to report Yorkie again. Yorkie, what have you? You've really upset YouTube. It keeps on asking me to report your comments. What the hell? Right, was a bundle of all stuff I needed, included Project Sylphid, which I didn't really get with. I didn't really like that game. I thought I would, but sadly not. But no, fair play. All cool. Still got my Amiga 600 somewhere. You got that game sponsored by Quest? Was it Pushover? I remember it. Yeah, no, I haven't even got an Amiga. So again, it wasn't one that I had when I was a kid. My mate had it, so to me, there's no nostalgia there. Right, well, we've just come up to the end of the hour, so unless there's anything anybody wants to talk about, such as how I've been ripped off by a lady for gas money and to feed her kids. Unless... Oh, God. Oh, dear. Yeah, you're not supposed to smack your kids, but you're allowed to smack yourself. So unless anybody's got anything, I will probably end this because I'm feeling rough as hell, and I need to do something a little bit more permanent towards my roof rather than just putting cardboard on it and tacking it in place and then taping it and hoping that nothing falls through. Right, I think that is it. Thank you for everybody who has watched it. Thank you for everybody who's joined in. YouTube, you are an absolute nightmare to manage now. In fact, the one thing I will say, oh no, everything still is backwards, isn't it? I thought they'd managed to actually flip it round. No, they haven't. Everything is still backwards. Congratulations. They're just making it worse and worse and worse as a platform as every single day goes by. YouTube is the Labour government. Good God. And on that note, I'll see you all. Thank you very much for coming around. Cheers, everybody. Right, let's stop that. Oh, God.